Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of the podcast series with high performers. And today we have Dr. Anjali. And she is a life coach, an NLP based life coach, and she's an author of a book called Awaken Healing Within. And she's also working towards women empowerment, and she is a mediator of self love. Let's listen to this podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of With High Performers. And today we have Dr. Anjali, and she is a doctor and an NLP and life coach. And welcome, Dr. Anjali, to this show. So we are so delighted to have you here. We are so grateful. Thank you so much for joining. So, can you just tell me about yourself to the audience? What are you doing? And what are the services that you're providing? Something like that about yourself.
Right. So, hello everyone. I'm Dr. Anjali. First of all, thank you. Thank you for having me on this platform. So, I'm a homeopathic doctor running my own clinic, Aurora Homoeo Clinic, from last almost 19 plus years. So, I am treating acute as well as chronic problems. So, basically, along with that, now I am a life coach. Rather, I am working on self love and working as a life coach.
Thank you, Dr. Anjali, for that brief information. And so in this show, so we are familiarizing the life coach or the coach around in the world. And so we are interested in coaching. And so can you just explain why would you choose this journey? Or what is your journey of coaching?
Right. So here I want to share one thing that one of my very close friend, she suffered from OCD, that is obsessive compulsive disorder. So I saw her struggling, throughout the day, and she was like fighting like anything just to come out of those thoughts.
Mhm.
And just single day was a war for her, means really tough to explain to others that what is happening to her. And she was seeking reassurance for each and everyone. I can just feel that pain, right? So whenever someone is in that situation, in that type of mental illnesses, then nobody is there to support, nobody
Mhm.
is there to listen, and everyone thinks that this is a fake thing, right? But actually that person needs support that time,
Mhm.
because this everything just started after her marriage. There
Oh.
were lot many problems at home, and moreover she was not able to express herself. Nobody was there to listen to her. So gradually she landed into this problem, and then it was a struggle. So that prompted me to think deeper into this matter, that what can be done to help her, right? And like her, there are many who are in pain, but they are just wearing it in silence. So in my clinic also, many patients, they come to me with different types of problems, and they are not even aware that they are going through such type of problems. So that made me to just go through different approaches, that how can I support them. And finally I opted for this NLP, and it works wonder in such cases. Now I, along with my homeopathic treatment, I'm also giving these tools and techniques to my patients, and I'm getting wonderful results.
Wow, that's awesome. So I can very well resonate with this type of incident. Like, so people having lot more problem, they cannot express themselves,
Yes.
especially the women's married after marriage. So they
Correct.
are completely into a different, entirely new, especially in Indian culture.
Yes.
Yeah, they are
Yes.
completely um, feed into completely new culture, new environment. So
Yes.
then, so they would have, lot more problem. They are really struggling with them. So I think that is the thing that you're really trying to solve here. Like, so how to make these people life better, how to give some expressiveness in their life, things like that, right? Yeah, that's a very good thing. So you talked about the NLP. So what exactly this NLP and how this can be um, used as a tool to solve all of these problems?
Right. So, good question. So, NLP is neuro linguistic programming, right? So, this was introduced by Richard Bandler and John Grinder in 1970s. So,
Hmm.
basically, I will just explain it a bit that neuro means related to mental states, mind states, right? And linguistic means communication. So, now whatever is going inside our mind, that is reflected through communication only. It can be verbal or it can be non-verbal. Means through my communication I can express it, or through my body language also I can express it. So linguistic part deals with that. So that is the only tool through which we get access into the our client's mind or into someone's mental state. And the third part is programming. Programming means capacity to change the thoughts and emotions and leading to particular behavior to get a desired outcome. Many people, they are just stuck in their life in one area or in multiple areas of life because they are having the same thoughts, same feelings, and same behaviors. So output remains the same. And question is always like that I'm not able to do it. So there, whenever some client comes to us, we get access to the mind or mental state of that client through linguistic, through communication, the way he or she is expressing, or the terms they are using, their body language. So we get access through it, and through further questioning, we go deeper and deeper to the root cause of that. And then the final part where NLP plays important role is programming, means through tools and techniques. There are number of tools and techniques in NLP. Like we can say reframing is there, anchoring is there. There are many models, presuppositions. So depending upon the condition we are dealing with, we can go ahead. And that leads to desired outcome. When there is change in the thought process, then it will lead to a better behavior and a desired outcome. So basically, I can say that it's a notion in everyone's mind that NLP is something related to mental illness, something to deal with these anxieties, depressions, like that. But NLP is a way of life. If we
Hmm.
feel stuck anywhere in life, in our thought process, in our profession, in personal life, their NLP can work wonders.
Wow, that's a very detailed answer. So now I know that there are three things in the NLP. N means neuro, and L means linguistic, and third one is a programming. And it's a
Yeah.
bunch of tools and techniques to deal with how to enhance your life. Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a wonderful explanation. And so something it reminding me like when you say the programming, right? So I have seen many things like brain rewiring or subconscious programming. So do we have any
Yes.
relation with this?
Yes, of course. So, programming, as I told you, that is the capacity to change those thoughts and emotions, right? So, when we say rewiring. So, first of all, whenever we are performing some particular behavior, means we are on autopilot mode. Every day we are behaving in a particular manner. So, means our brain is wired in that way. So
Okay.
whenever that trigger will come, we will behave in the same way, right? So this is like everyone does like that. But over the time, those thoughts, feelings, behavior, which are not serving us, then it's the time to update them, right?
Okay.
So update, or we can say it's the time to change them in a, a beneficial way. So there, that term rewiring comes.
Mm.
Rewiring means with those techniques and tools, we are learning to change our thoughts and behavior patterns, right?
Okay.
So programming means capability to do that.
Okay. Okay. So you're saying that so unconsciously we are running in a mode of autopilot
Yes,
through our beliefs and something different. And this NLP or the term called subconscious reprogramming,
yes,
which eliminate unwanted belief or anything which is no longer serving us and
yes.
adding a new set of rules for the autopilot. Right.
Correct,
Oh,
correct.
wow. All right. So how your medical profession and the NLP, like the coaching, how both together, like in a hand in hand, how support each other when we considering a well-being of a person?
Right. So here, like homeopathy also, we believe that healing starts from within.
Hmm.
So we consider vital force that animates our body, and we are able to perform all the functions, sensations, and everything through that vital force. So whenever some disease comes, then that means that vital force is deviated. And through treatment, we are just giving trigger to that vital force so that it starts working itself.
Hmm. Okay.
Means immunity, we can say that only vital force will start acting in a nicer way to make that disease free thing. So
Hmm.
that is happening inside only. So I always say that healing, it always starts from inside, right? And same thing, if we go to NLP, then we say that if we change our thoughts, then we can change our lives, right? It can
Hmm.
be in case of our well-being, in our profession, in relationships, wherever. If we change our thoughts, we can change the pattern of our life. So there, with treatment, I can treat them, their problems like symptoms and whatever disease they are just suffering with. And with NLP, because somewhere root cause is stress, and if
Hmm.
not root cause, then maintaining cause is stress.
Okay.
So I am taking care of that stress with NLP tools and techniques, and it's giving, enhancing results to me. Because
Okay.
together with homeopathic plus this neuro-linguistic programming, marvelous results are there.
Okay. Well, that's a wonderful thing to know because so most of the time people doesn't know. So either they know only the medicine like homeopathic or allopathy, and they
Right.
didn't even know that there is another way of dealing with this even exists like NLP or some other modalities, right? So it's very interesting to know that you are actually merging both of these, taking essence of both of these two different fields, and you're combining and you're giving that to your patients or clients so that they'll getting much more faster results, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, that's very good thing. And how? So let's talk about a little bit about coaching. And why do you think that the coaching is so much importance one's life? Do you have any opinion on that?
Right. Yeah, of course. See, coaching is very important, and here I would like to put some quote like
Mhm.
behind every fearless player there
Mhm.
is fearless coach, right? Who
Yeah.
refuse to let them be anything but the best version of themselves. So,
Okay.
coaching means if you are taking some coaching, then coach is the one who can see beyond your limits. We can't see our blind spots, but coach can see them, right? And can guide us to our full potential, right? And top of it, accountability. Accountability means someone is there to keep on pushing you that do it, it's important, right? So if someone is there like that, then you will definitely, keep on doing your work and you will achieve your potential. So that way, coaching is very important. Even if you are doing well, still there are a few points where everyone stucks. Their coach can help you like anything.
Yeah,
So, according to me, coaching is something very important, and one should always opt for a coach if they feel so.
yeah. Okay. So you said that the accountability, and so we don't know what our problem is. We might not have, that much understanding to or to be able to identify what's our problem. So in that way, the coach comes in and helps us come out of that problem, right?
Yes,
And
yes,
together with accountability, yeah. So that's pretty much a good thing. So how do
yes.
you help people in the coaching field? Like, do you have any special? So I hear that the coaching itself is skill, and there are multiple type of coaching: the sports coaching, mental health coaching, and high performance coaching. And which
Yes.
one are you specialized in?
Basically, my niche is mental health because
Okay.
I am daily, dealing with patients only. But that if we talk about mental health, then it's not only for patients. It's
Mm-hmm.
like everyone should take care of their mental health. And I am working on self love
Okay.
because deep down, whenever I talk to anyone about their problems, about their struggles, their challenges, so deep down, everyone feels that I am not enough,
Mm.
right? In
Okay.
one area or other area of life, if they are stuck, then somewhere it's the notion inside that I'm not able to do it,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Okay.
Or I can't manage this. So there, it's important to realize about self-love. So
Okay.
basically, my techniques and my tools are working more towards self-love
Mm-hmm.
because self-love is foundation of all. If we don't
Okay.
have self-love, then we can't give it to anyone else, right? So
Yeah.
if I talk about like even we go in flights, there is and emergency instructions are there that put
Yeah.
on your oxygen mask first. So
Mm-hmm.
even in emergencies, self-love is the priority. Only
Okay.
then we can help others, right?
Yeah.
So that way, self-love, I'm working on self-love. And nowadays, I am working for women empowerment,
Mm-hmm.
right? So with the name of She Speaks. So
Okay.
there is one platform where women can express their feelings. They can, they can just express their struggles.
Mm-hmm.
As you told very well, that after marriage, there is a new environment, there is a
Yeah.
new culture, new family, right? So it's really very, very tough to, get rooted there. It takes time. And if you are not getting support from anyone, then you are, you feel like as if left alone. So there, it's a major struggle that every woman faces. But by sharing, by expressing themselves, and by their, the way they learn, so they empower each other also. So I
Okay.
am working on that platform also. That is a women empowerment and basically with self love.
Okay. Okay. So all the best wishes for your new thing. Like, it's a she speaks, right?
Yes, she
Okay.
speaks.
Okay. So I also following your Instagram, and I can see every week, and or more frequently, I see a lot of videos, short videos on the self love, right? So
Yes.
how do you maintain that activity in the Instagram? So how frequently are you posting the content? Yeah.
See, the video thing I am posting every alternate day
Oh,
from
okay.
last almost 3, 4 months now. So I feel consistency is the key.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to make others to feel that I am doing something for them and I'm the medium to do empower them, right? So it's important to talk to them. It's important to just touch their hearts and go to them. So that's why I keep on putting videos every alternate day, and my
Okay.
post goes it also every alternate day. And so
Wow.
consistency, which I love to do.
Yeah, yeah. I noticed that your consistency. So
Yes.
every now and then I'm going to the Instagram. Suddenly your post popping up, and yeah, it's very
Yes.
interesting to see. So that's completely about the self-love, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do you have any techniques or anything? So how do I, as a person, do the self-love? So I don't know how to do the self-love. So do you have
Yes.
any thoughts on that as a person, as a common man, how to do a self-love?
Yes, we can do it, any moment. You don't need any special time to do it.
Hmm.
So basically, self-love, we all say that we have that self-love, right? But deep inside, we feel that no, we are not able to do this. So there are small, small exercises which we can do, right? Before going to sleep or early in the morning, you just stand in front of mirror and we just have a praise for yourself,
Hmm.
right? Because we always get time to praise others, to appreciate others, but we never get time to appreciate ourselves, and that is very important. So one exercise is to stand in front of mirror and just appreciate yourself for just for a few seconds or for a minute, and keep on doing it. As I told, that consistency
Hmm.
for everything is required. So this is one thing we can do. Secondly, again, same time, you can just have a small notebook at your, bedside, and you can just write it down like I love myself and fill in the blanks. So you
Okay.
have to fill that blank every day with at least two lines,
Hmm.
right?
Okay.
So these small exercises, if anyone do it nicely with consistency, then the shift will start occurring,
Okay.
and gradually we will rewire ourselves to do that.
Okay. Yeah. So you're saying that so as act of doing the self-love, you have to go to the first thing, you have to go to the in front of a mirror and saying that, hey, Vimal, um, you are great and you can do wonders. You can do as many different podcasts with different people, things like that, right? So is that okay?
Like,
Yes.
I am lovable, I am
Okay.
worthy. No, I accept myself the way I am,
Mm,
right? So I praise my struggles, right?
okay.
So, like that, you can make your own affirmations
Okay.
depending upon the struggle you have or the life you have. You can make your own affirmations, but stick to them and keep doing it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So how frequently we need to do? So once in a day or
Once in a day will is okay. Once in
is
a
it?
day, but do it regularly.
So those who are
Yes.
starting, so I didn't even know that the self-love is exist there and its importance. And I definitely prioritize to my time to do this every day. So it's gonna be so those who are trying to start our audience, something. So normally it's New Year is coming up, and as a
Yes.
part of that, many people are doing the New Year resolutions, and this can be one thing that you can prioritize, like
Correct.
practicing the self-love. There
Yes.
are two things Doctor now described. First one is showing up in the mirror, in front of the mirror, and doing affirmation. Affirmation can be you can decide the positive affirmation about yourself. And second thing will be journaling, like two things that you like about yourself, and just keep on doing that. And the consistency is a fact. So just initially spend some time to do this, then it makes this as a practice, then your autopilot will automatically do this for you, right?
Yes, yes,
Right, right. Yeah, very well said, Dr. Anjali. So yeah, so that's the importance of self-love. I think many people doesn't know about this. So thank you so much for that information. And let's talk about your books. So you're an author, and you can just talk about that experience a little bit.
yes. So I wrote Awaken Healing Within,
Hmm.
right? Again, as I told you, that healing is something that begins within. And by taking small, small steps, like connecting with nature, connecting with people with whom we can express ourselves, pursuing one profession or your passion, right? And many more things which you can do as your meditation.
Hmm.
Dancing can be meditation for one person, painting can be a meditation for another person. So, whatever you like, do it and try to spend time with yourself. So, in my book, also, I narrated this thing that while sitting in my clinic, whenever patients they come to me with different types of problems, like say they have headache, backache, neck pain, or gut problems, so they think that it's a physical problem. But
Hmm.
after taking their case, it generally revealed that stress is the main cause of those problems, right?
Hmm.
So there, because today's life is moving at a greater pace, and we have lot many responsibilities, we have many work to do, lots of work to do in a shorter period, so we remain in stress always. So there I make them to understand that it's really very important to create harmony within,
Hmm.
right? So if you are at peace, if you are feeling harmony within, then only healing will start. Though
Okay.
you are taking pills and you are taking number of treatments, that won't help you till the time your mental state is like that you are accepting everything, you are accepting healing. So healing always starts from within. So that is what I wrote in my book. I give number of tools and techniques, like I covered this NLP part also. And there are many other modalities also. So EFT is there, there is tapping procedures are also there. So
Yeah.
one can opt for number of modalities, and results will be there.
Okay. By the restriction of the time, so we are a point where we need to end this podcast. And conversation never ends. It will continue itself, seeking for another space and time. And that being said, so we are winding up today's podcast. And thank you so much, Doctor, joining the show. So we are so grateful for your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.